People, Sean Brooks, Realtor here. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is this, because I ran into this with a client. When you go out to buy a house, most good lenders are going to take 2.5 times your income. So $100,000 times 2.5 is what they come up with. That's a safe number for you to take away from your income and pay on a mortgage. Now, some people I've ran into, they just gotta have it, right? So they do whatever it takes because what they're trying to do is they're trying to live up to the Joneses and everybody else. They'll be all on social media posting their house and to get likes. But here's the real deal. When you run the foreclosure problem, those likes ain't gonna help you. They're not. So you want to stay away from creating additional debt. If it's out of your budget, it's out of your budget. You buy and then move up later on because then you'll get money from the sale or you'll get rental income coming in to offset that mortgage. Now, some people that be like, I gotta have it. We realtors, all of us see this, every day. Foreclosures. Now, if you have to work two jobs to pay one mortgage, then that's not a good situation. If you lose the secondary job, what happens to that money that you got to pay? A lot of people get behind. They end up calling guys like me if they're smart, if they find this. And then when we go through their budget, I would just say, frankly, you don't have enough money to cover the mortgage because you created additional debts. Now, a lot of times they create additional debts like this. They go get that big major house that they really can't afford, but they aiming to get the likes on social media. I hate to tell you this. People don't like you. They like the fact that you're putting your business out there. That's what it is. Now, then they go out and get the most expensive vehicle. So let's run some numbers. Let's say $3,000 or let's say $2,600 for the mortgage and another 6 to 8 on a car. So you got to come up with 34, say let's 3,500 every single month. Okay, now the one thing that most people forget is the utilities. For them big houses, I know what the utility bill is. It can roughly range in the wintertime $800. You got gas and electric, you got water, all that adds up. So basically, you're working just to pay for this house. And they're confused because they think this is what rich people do, and that's not what they do. They do not do that. But it's a feel-good thing. I feel good because I got that house that I know I can't afford, but I just got to have it because I'm impressing people. Don't get trapped like that because the people that be trying to impress people, they end up on that foreclosure list, and every one day of the month in every state, it goes down. They will take your house. You'll be out in the cold. It gets real when that happens. I've only had that happen to one client, and we prevented it. But I told him, do not create any debts. The house is not an asset until you sell it or you rent it. If you have any questions about this topic, you're unsure what lender to go see, you're not sure about the lender that's telling you that you can afford a house, just give me a call and I'll give you a second opinion person to talk to. Also, the other thing, when you're dealing with new construction, don't go in there by yourself. Don't fall for the we'll give you this or that, but you got to use our lender. That lender is going to follow the rules to get that house sold in their book, not that 2.5 times your income rule. All right, take care. You got any questions, reach out to me.